Yeah.
When will you training?
It's not a bear.
It's very easy. Oh, where you got? You want to put it?
Yeah, welcome to this meeting tonight. I can see a lot of us joining. So the way it's going to go tonight is practical, is full of wisdom. Tonight is full of information. So if you are joining us, I will unmute everyone. So if you are joining us, just say hi from your end. I will unmute everyone now. So just say hi from your end. I can see Mr. Kayode. Hello, Mr. Kayode, can you hear us? I can see Yomi.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening. You are welcome. Good to have you here. I can see Lilia. I can see Mr. Kayode. You are all welcome. I hope we can hear me very well and clearly.
Can hear you.
Very good, very good. So As we wait for others for the next 5 minutes, I will start in the next 5 minutes. As we wait for others, I want to let you know that this business is a business that we must put all effort. So if you have downline that's supposed to be here, you can go and call them to join. For people that are just using Zoom for the first time, you will need to enable your audio so that you can have your audio. So you will need to dial the audio. So I will put something at the chat box now so that people that are just joining us, people that are just using this service for the first time.
Come.
So let's try and do that. Dial your audio to enable your audio. Like Lillian need to enable our audio, and every other person, let's enable our audio. So as others join us tonight, if you have downlines that are supposed to be here, go and tell them that we're about to start now. This is a live training, and it's a training that is going to really help us. So let's go to all those WhatsApp group and let them let's let's go and invite all of them. And so I will unmute all of us now. Okay, so as we join, if you need to invite all your friends, please do. For some of us that have not enabled our audio, please let's do that. Okay, we welcome our boss. Our boss is here, Mr. Ayobami Obawura. You are welcome.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody.
Yes. So we are still expecting, we are just giving like 5 minutes for more people to join us as we start tonight. So if you need to invite your downline, go and call them now, let them join. I can see 2 people, they have not enabled their audio. You need to enable your audio so that you can hear us. If you are not enabling your, okay, yes, he has enabled his audio. There is this techno, the person using techno needs to enable the audio. So we are giving us more time. Call your prospect, let them come here now. Let them come and learn. If you are just joining us, please enable your audio so that you can hear us. Enable your audio so that you can hear us. Okay, we have Eno Ekong. You are welcome.
Good evening.
Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome. All right. So I believe that we can start now. We are not going to wait for everybody. We'll just have to start now and we are good to go.
Hello.
Okay, so tonight you are welcome to the Recharge and Get Paid seminar. I know some people are here that they are just starting this business, and so I'm trying to mute all of us so okay, so I'm trying to mute all of us so that we can focus on tonight's training. If you have any question at the chat group, you can drop your questions there. Zoom has a chat bar where you can drop all your questions and where you can I've tried to comment there. So I want us to go there now, the chat room, and just type we can start. Just type we can start at the chat room so that we know everybody know where it is. We can start. We can start. Let everybody type yes, we can start there. Just type yes, we can start at the chat booth. Just type yes, we can start. Yes, we can start. So let's do that now. So let's do that so that we know everybody know where it is. Yeah, very good. So if you have any questions or you want to point my attention to anything, please you can do that at the chat or you raise up your hand. I will mute the mic for you to ask your question. So I believe we are all seeing the screen now. I believe we can all see the screen, and I'll be doing a live presentation for us. So I'm logging in to my first account tonight. My first account, you know, I always say I have multiple accounts, and I'm going to show us all the strategy tonight. If you are new here and you are just joining and you registered today or yesterday or this week, I want to tell you that this business is a business that we earn per seconds. When we say we earn per seconds in this business, we mean it and we know what we are saying. In this business, is a business that has raised multi-millionaires. In this business, people have used the business to build houses. People have used this business to buy cars. People have used this business. Even this lockdown, I can tell you that this lockdown, I made a lot of money sitting down at home just because I have this business. There is something we call leverage in life. You must have something to leverage on. Somebody was doing an analysis. If you have a car now that is doing Uber for you, and there is no movement again, as good as transportation business is, this Uber business has been affected by COVID. What we are asking us to build tonight is a business that has been proven that COVID cannot affect it. It's a business that you earn sitting down at home. You don't need to go anywhere. It's a business that you build and you begin to earn what is called residual income. So I'm going to log into our accounts. My first assignment tonight is to show us how the backend operates. It's very important because a lot of people join, they say they don't know how to recharge. If you have a laptop, you can log into your backend and you just follow what we are doing. If you are using your phone and you are using the same phone to connect, you might just focus on what I'm doing so that you don't get distracted. So I'm logging into my first account. This my first account is what I used to join when I joined the first time and I was studying this business. When I joined, I was going everywhere looking for information about recharge and get paid. Of course, my upline has showed me the opportunity, but I have to go on my own to go and build knowledge. One wise man said, knowledge is a universal commodity. Wise men, they reach out to wherever they can be found. So what did I do? I went online to search about recharge and get paid. Even though I have joined, I began to research it one by one. I listened to a lot of videos. I read a lot of articles. I went to Facebook. I began to survey groups that have a focus on recharge and get paid. And today, I can tell you that the knowledge I have in this business, within three months of joining this business, I have been able to within this period, I'll be able to um, we are trying to ensure that we are focused tonight. So you don't need to unmute yourself as you come in. Just focus on what we are doing here. All right. So that we don't get distracted. So I'm showing us my own back office. If you look at this total fund received, this is 6,283,000. This is just one of my accounts. So in the last 1 year, I have traded 6 million just pressing my phone. And when I show people this account, they think that maybe it's Photoshop. They think that maybe it's a lie. Maybe it's not even my account. You know, when you begin to talk to prospects and they think that maybe it's a lie. You know, people can easily doubt some things, they will just doubt it. This is total funds received. That means I have traded this amount of money. Even if it is 2% of this money that is my commission, do you know how much it is going to be? Here is the balance I have in the account now that I can spend. The commission earned, that one has no record. Withdrawal amount, that one has no record. So when you come into your account, these are the two things you need to look at. Now, a lot of people has been asking, what is point value? What is point value? When you log in, this is where you will see your point value. This point value, my total point value is 17,640. And like I said to some people, I think 2 days ago, I said before the month of May, I want to qualify for my first leadership reward, which is 25,000 PV. Once this thing turned to 25,000, the company will give me 500,000. If I've been doing something for the last 1 year and I have made money, obviously I've made money, and they now tell me that I will be given 500,000 naira. It's more or less that the company is saving money for you. And lo and behold, I'm going to receive my first leadership reward in my first account. So this is the beauty of this business. When you have multiple accounts, that means your account number 1 can qualify for 500,000, account number 2 can qualify for 500,000 as you build them together. How to do multiple account, I will show you all the chart very soon. Now, this account has directly enrolled 22 people. That means I have successfully used this account to sign up 22 people. These are the meaning of all this. Now, this month alone, today is 3rd of May. This month alone, I have made a PV of 720 PV. It shows speed. I've never had this kind of. See, last month that we just finished, April, is 1,640, and this month I'm already entering 1,000 already. See what I use the whole month to do. So when I say this month I want to hit 25,000 PV, the first thing I did is to decide and say I want to hit this target. One thing about this business is that it's a teamwork. You need to first know how to bring people in. That's the reason why I titled this seminar From Zero to One. From 0 to 1. When you join yourself, you are 0. How do you turn 0 to 1? How do you bring your first person in this business? And I will get to that stage where we will learn about some of those strategies. But let's focus more on this backend tonight. Now, when you log in, there is other things that you will also see in this business. The other things you will see is called dashboard. It's called dashboard. Good. So it's called dashboard. So this dashboard is what you see here, last 10 transaction. Tonight, this is 8 p.m. This 8 p.m. I've made 7 kobo. Some people will say kobo business. Do you know that this kobo business, I just paid my house rent yesterday. Do you know that part of the money I used to pay my house rent is from this kobo business? 7 kobo, 3 naira, 5 naira, 1 naira, 1 naira, All these things, 100 naira, 350. All these things, when they accumulate, especially when you begin to build your team, when you begin to build your team and they accumulate, these are the things you begin to get. So let's quickly go through the dashboard. Once I'm done with the dashboard, I will give us opportunity to ask questions at this junction so before we move to the next thing. So what we just looked at now is called dashboard. The next one is recharge. You see, when you join this business, the first thing for you to do is to play around the back end, play around it, click them, check them out, see what they are made of, and begin to see how those things operate. Let me change this network. Looks like it's very slow. I will change it now so that we can have a faster browsing technique. So the next thing you do is to load your phone. How do you load your phone? You put in your phone number. Once you put in your phone number, you verify the account. Once you verify the account, you see one of the easiest way for you to get people to quickly join this business is that load 100 naira on their phone. When you are talking to somebody and the person is looking as if the person is not getting what you are saying, open your back end, load 100 naira on the person's phone. Once you load 100 naira, show the person how much you have made loading 100 naira. And lo and behold, I want to load 100 naira now into my own phone so that you just see how it is. And there is something we call purchase pin. During your registration, you will have this purchase pin. If you don't have this purchase pin, you cannot transact in this business. I will type my purchase pin now. And you click on recharge. So once you do this, you wait for maybe 2-3 seconds. If you don't see airtime already successful, then that means it will be maybe a network problem. So what you just do is to start all over again. You start all over again to verify the network. You click on buy. Some people, once they get to this stage and the thing is not going, they will be they will not have that patience. They will not have that patience to work on this to use this platform. And once you are using this platform, you have to be patient, especially people that use it for commercial purpose. You are selling airtime, selling data to other people, and you are doing all that. You need to be patient with this system. You will see that I've done this thing twice now, it's not going. Now there are things that you need to know. Number one, it might be your network. Number two, it might be network from their own side. You know, I said I just changed my network now. So what I will do is I will just change it to 200 naira and see how it goes. I'll change it to 200 naira and see if it will go. And sometimes might just wait for it for like 2-3 minutes and see if it goes or not. And if it did not go, you can just leave it and come back to it later. Let's check other things. We'll come back to loading of airtime. So it could be network generally and all that. So let's go to cable TV. If you see this cable TV, you click on pay TV subscription. From this pay TV subscription, you select the type. I used to do Go TV a lot. So once you click on Go TV, you click on the number. This is my number, the phone number of the owner. You click on the package you want. Then you click on buy. Once you click on buy, it will bring out something for you. Then you now click on the final payment, and that's it. When you click on buy, it will bring out your name and every other information. Then you click on it. Then you go to my transaction. This my transaction is very good for you to watch it. This is my transaction. You have the one you saw on your dashboard the other time. So you go to number two. Number two, now this place can show you your last 50 transactions. Your last 50 transaction. If it's even more than 50 now. A lot of transaction, because it's 10 and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me click number 6. Wow. Your last 100 transaction, you can see this here. This is fantastic. This, wow, 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 wow. This is, so your last 200 transactions, you can see it in this business. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Your last 200 transaction. So, but if I want to look at my transaction today, and I'm saying to myself that, okay, what have I made today? I will just go back to the previous ones and show you what I've made today. What I've made today in one of my accounts is fantastic. Just today alone, I have made money because I plug into a system. If you don't have anybody under you, you cannot have transactions like this. Oh. So your first assignment is, how can I move from not having somebody from 0 to 1? How can I begin to have people under me? So these are my transactions. I had 10 error. I have another 10 error from GoTV here. Imagine you have 10 error in 10,000 places every day. Just imagine. This is 62.5 referral commission. This is 50 naira referral commission. This is another one, 6 naira. So it just goes on like that. Then let me go to my profile. So you view my profile. You can update your profile. This is my profile, for example. You see where you can get your pin. Your link. A lot of us, we don't know where to get our link. This is where we can get our link. This is the link. You just copy it here. And at this last end, you edit it and put your username on it. That is how to get your link. Update profile, purchase pin. If you have issues with your purchase pin, you can reset it here. If you have issues with your purchase pin, you can reset it here. Then my network, my direct sponsor. This my direct sponsor is not working for now. I know the company is working on it. So what do we do? Once, since you cannot see your direct sponsor, as you register people in this business, have a notebook where you begin to draw a chart of how people join your business. You will be the number one. The first person that joins you will be leg 1. The person that joins you next, leg 2. So you must know the people that you sponsor into this business. As I am now, I know everybody I sponsor in this business. I know where they are through that book that I did. If you are joining me now, I know which account I'm using to bring you in. So it's easier that way. But the company is working on this metric system, they will still do it. And the company is also working on a mobile app. You know, this is a website I'm showing us now. So the company is working on a mobile app and they will release it very soon. Maybe that one will have the metric system. Member upgrade. This is very important. You must be able to upgrade yourself. If you look at this, my first account, I'm on executive, I'm on platinum, and I want to upgrade to executive platinum very soon. Before the end of this new week, I should upgrade to executive platinum. So what you need to do is to pay the balance of your account. So you join with 5,000 naira, you want to move to the package of 10,000 naira. What do? You just come here, you click on those ones. I will show you another account now that has 5,000 naira package. I will show you this backend from there. Then you pay with your e-wallet. It's through e-wallet you can pay your upgrade account. You can upgrade your account. So transfer and withdraw. Now people used to ask question here. If I want to send money to somebody now, I will just do, for example, most of you that used to send money to me, what do? I will just do, okay, I want to send money to Mr. Pounds. I click on Mr. Pounds. Amount 5,000. I click on 5,000. Purchase pin. You know, I'm the one that knows that. I'll just type it and there I click send. Mr. Pounds will receive it in our email. Please don't make mistake when you are sending. Somebody call me and send me information on WhatsApp. The person made mistake on the username and the person has sent mail to the company, but it has not been rectified till now. Please and please don't make mistake when you are sending money to people. Ensure that you get the correct username. Also, when you are registering people, I will still teach us how to register people now. When you are registering people, if they give you username that is too complex, please advise them. See my username now, President Dayo. Can you make mistake with that? Mr. Pounds. But there are some username that are not good. Let me show you username that are not good now. Now look at this username. Let me pick this. Look at this username now. Look at this username, Ferguson Solutions. Now the fact that this username has space is not good at all. It's not good for your username to have space, because when you want to do auto funding, sometimes you can have you might have issues with it when you want to transfer to the bank, and the bank saw space there, and when the company sees it, the thing might just cut. So don't have space in your user name. Don't have space. If you have space already, no problem. The only thing is that you might not be able to use it for auto funding. Now, don't have too complex username that people cannot even remember. I cannot even pronounce it for you on phone. I will say text it to me because it's not memorable. People cannot know about it. So please just ensure that you have good username. Then using your username. For example, if you want to do multiple accounts, you just need 123 to be at the front of your username. See this one now, press C3. You can have press C2, press C4, press C5. Just put 123 on your username. So please, as from now on, let's ensure that we have the right username when we are doing this business. See this one now. This one is too complex. Mr. Felix 54. Mr. Felix, he now put dot Felix 54. This dot is not good. It's not, dot should not be in usernames. You understand now? Let your username be simple. Don't make it complex. It's not password. Username is not password. Don't make it complex. So that's that. Now withdrawal fund. This withdrawal fund, this aspect is something different. This one, I've never used it before. It's the way that you use to withdraw your fund through the company. But I think if you use it, it might not go, or it might take you time to do. So what I tell people is there are two major ways to withdraw money from this business. Number one, exchange it within the community. That's what I've been doing. Even with this 6 million transaction I'm doing, I've not had calls to say I want to send money to the company. I want to exchange my money for cash. I'm always looking for e-wallet where I can exchange my money within the community. So that's one way
Back.
Okay, sorry for that network. The network is what is having problem. So I believe we can. If you can hear me now, type yes, I can hear you on the chat. You can hear me. Say yes, I can hear you on the chat. Is the network? Just say yes, I can hear you. Yes. Okay, very good. Is the network? All right. So I was talking about the withdrawal of funds. and I said that there are two ways to withdraw your funds. One of them is I can't hear you. That's from Infinix S4. You should be able to hear me now. So Infinix S4, can you confirm that you can hear me now? Infinix S4, can you confirm that you can hear me now? So I believe everybody can hear me now. Infinix S4, you have to enable your audio. Okay, so let me reply him. Yeah, we need to enable his audio. So I can see that his audio is not enabled here. So because yeah, he needs to enable his audio. So I think yeah, he needs to enable his audio. So I said there are two ways to to cash out your money from this business. One, exchange it within the community. Number two, thanks, I can hear you. Very good, very good. So number two, you send it to the company send it to you, send you the cash. So if you want to send money to the company, let the money be a good money, like 1 million naira, 500,000, and all those things. But if it is just 100,000, if it is just 100,000, 50,000, 10,000, 5,000, just call me. I will send you the cash. Because every day I buy minimum of 100K from the company. At least in a week, I will buy up to 300K from the company. So why are you disturbing the company with 50K, 10K? In fact, somebody will have 2K and will still be disturbing the company. If you want to sell, if you want to exchange your cash with the company, let it be big money. Big money that you will call me, I will say, I don't have that capacity. So quickly we move to the next thing, transfer withdraw. The next thing is log out. So at this junction, we want us to ask questions. So I will be unmuting us one by one. If you have question, just raise up your hand and I will unmute you, you talk. If you have question around this back office, because once I close this back office, apart from the upgrade I want to show you on another account, I might not open this again. So if you have question in this back office, please ask now. Just raise up your hand and I will do that. So if you have questions, please do so now. Question. If you want to type your question, fine. And if you want to talk, I will mute your mic. Just raise up your hand and I will do that. Any question from the back end? Okay, if there is no question, that means we are professionals on the back end. That means you can conveniently go and train your downline on this back end. So the next, I have a question. That's Yomi. So let me unmute Yomi. Okay, Mr. Yomi, we can hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
month. Okay, I want to ask about the transferring or buying money from the company.
Yeah,
Do the company, do they deal in naira or in dollars?
in naira.
In
They deal
naira.
in
So
naira.
how do you buy from the company?
Okay, very
And
good.
why would
So
you be able to buy from the company?
okay, very good. So I will treat that when I open into my account that I used to buy from the company. I will show you there is a procedure to follow. We put the procedure in the group. So if you have joined already and you are on our WhatsApp group, you will see the procedure. If you have not joined, once you join and we add you to the members WhatsApp group, we send you the procedure. Then you test with 1,000 naira first. Once they credit you, we know that you've perfected the system. But if they don't
Oh,
credit you 1,000 naira, that means there is a mistake. So you can now work on it again. So who else has a question? Thank you, Yomi, for that question. Who else has questions so that we can? Okay, please. How is it that this Zoom meeting is so clear? Because I'm trying to organize one and the noise or sound is not good at all. Okay, most of the time is network, your internet connection. So you must know the best internet connection in your area and use that internet connection to do the Zoom meeting. Then you might also need to pay for it because I paid for this the use of this Zoom now. It's not the free version. If you use the free version, after 30 minutes, it will go off and it will not be recorded. The one I'm doing now is recorded and they are giving me a lot of time. So I paid for it also. So if you didn't pay for your own, it's possible that it's part of the reason why it's giving those noise. So I will want Mr. Our boss, Ayobami Obawura, to quickly make some contribution at this junction before we move to the next stage. So let me unmute him. Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, can you
Yes,
hear
we
me?
can hear you. It's echoing. Okay, he will join us back once he try to catch the echo. So let me quickly log into another of my accounts. Let me quickly log into another account, especially the account I used to buy wallet from the company. So let's clear all these drawings. The one I used to buy wallet from the company. So let me do that and show you one or two things that I've been talking about. Now, this is another of my account. Remember that I said I have more than 11 accounts. To do multiple accounts, you need some things. But when I get there, I will share with us. I'm going to show us a chart very soon that talks about multiple accounts. Now, let's look at how it will looks like when companies send money to you. Let's go to my transaction. When companies send money to you, how does it look like? We used to say we should use UBA. We should use UBA. So I will show you one UBA alert from the company. Okay, I'm coming. I will show us briefly. Okay, let me check. I'm checking. I should see very soon. Very good. So here is one of our accounts from the company. One of the alerts I got from the company. This is the UBA. This is UBA. This is 149,930 that I got from the company. So I sent 150,000 to the company. The company sent me, they removed their 70 naira. So every transaction they will remove 70 naira from it. And so if you follow it, you will receive this. So in the breakdown in the WhatsApp group, we'll send it to you. You'll be able to know it. So when you join, if you have not joined, you will be able to also have this. Let's clear all this drawing. Now, the other thing I want to show us is the upgrade, member upgrade. Now, this is member upgrade. You know, my first account I'm showing us the other time, it doesn't have a lot like this. It only has 50,000 or thereabouts. Now, this account is 5,000 naira account. Now, if I want to move from basic to bronze, the only thing is I will just pay the additional extra account and I will be upgraded to bronze. So I will just pay through my wallet here and I will just click on upgrade, and that's all. I will be upgraded. So if you don't upgrade your account to 100K package, that's the executive platinum, you will not be able to earn the 500K that you will qualify for. And that's the thing that we encourage people. So you can be upgrading small. If you have your money, you can do it once, or you can be upgrading small. So that's all about the back end I want to teach us. So I don't know if Oba Gold is ready for us. Let's try and mute him again, or mute him, and let's see if he's ready for us now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I was using two devices the other time. I was using computer. I was using my phone. So that was the reason for the
Okay,
echo.
so what you will have done is to the computer one, you will have just reduce the volume. It will just solve the problem.
I
Yeah,
has
so go
actually
ahead.
disconnected it. Okay,
Okay.
good. I want to welcome all. I want to welcome all of you. President Dayo, thank you so much for the opportunity. You've been a great friend and a great leader. Yeah, you know when we started, and it's great to be here together again, doing exploit in this business. I want to appreciate all of us that are here in this meeting tonight. The fact remains, it takes only the ones that are really serious about what they are doing, why they join the business, okay? For you to be able to make up your mind to follow up through learning. Because for you to grow in business, for you to make money, you will learn and relearn, okay? And part of it is what we are doing. Most of us were only used to this kind of meeting before COVID, before lockdown stuff. But creative people, we always find a way around things, right? Where we are, business must go forward. We must hold our seminar, we must hold our meeting. And as far as we are concerned, as far as today, situation is concerned, this is the best place. This is the best thing we can do to get ourselves on Zoom and talk to each other. We can decide to go on video, if you want it. President Ayol have said a whole lot of things. I think there's not really much, because if I had to add anything, I will have to do the video of it, and there's no room for that. Maybe in our WhatsApp group we can do that. But it is important. One of the things I catch that we really need to learn to learn is that multiple accounts. Whether you have registered already or you have not registered, it is important you go back home to consider that multiple accounts. Okay, it is very, very important. If you don't know how to go about it, you can talk to me, you can talk to President Dayo. Any of us can actually put you through on how to go about it. Multiple account means multiple work, multiple money. I'm not the kind of person that we should coach you to join my. I have to do my work. Of course, money means work. That is it. That's the truth. So, and at the same time, he mentioned Matthews book. In our former company, we call it Matthews Bible. Okay, we call it Matthews Bible. Whether even if we are seeing our matrix in this system today, if company allow us to be able to view our matrix, you will still need the matrix book. You will need to know where you register somebody, how many points the person is generating per month, per each of his leg and all those kind of things. It will help you to be able to plan. Because along the line, I believe the president is about, how you get qualified for your point and your effective and stuff like that. Because to be very brief, one leg or two legs that is generating all your points can qualify you for incentives. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it here so that you'll be able to run through the rest of the meeting. I know you might still have a whole lot of things to talk to us about. Just like I said, thank you so much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for that great contributor. We really appreciate you for always being there for us and that wonderful contribution. So quickly, we will look at the chart for the multiple accounts, since he has mentioned it and it's a great part of this presentation. Now, these multiple accounts, what you need really is first the understanding of it, how it works. Then two, your ability to be able to manage it. You can only manage it based on your capacity. The chart we have here is the chart of multiple accounts, and is an account of somebody that has 13 accounts. Your own can be 4 accounts, your own can be 2 accounts, your own can be 6 accounts. It depends. It still follows the same strategy. This is you. You join this business. This is you. So we are saying that before you bring in other people, register yourself also in this business. Register yourself again in the business as for you to have account number 1 here again, number 2 here, number 3 here. You are the one bringing them in. Number 4 here. If you have started bringing in people, this is how you will have your matrix book and begin to draw the thing. If you are bringing Shade, Dupe, Morayo, so this one will be number Shade here, Morayo here, Dupe here. But we are saying that before you bring those people, let it be that you are the one bringing them in. You are the one bringing them in. So let's say you are the owner of these accounts. I recommend that this your first account should be the one that you should first push to that 100K package. That's your first account. You see all these other ones, you can do 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira for them, or depending on your financial capacity. You can do 5,000 for them, 5,000. The ones here, 5,000. Now, once you are done, these last accounts are the ones you will now be using to bring in people. All this, you see the way I draw it now, this is what you use to bring in people to join this business. Don't use your first account. Don't use your second account. Don't use your third or fourth account. Use all these ones. They are the ones you will be using to bring in people. So let's say you didn't even have money to do 1 to 12. The next thing you do is, if it is only this first level you can do 1 to 4, just stick with that and use this 1 to 4 to bring in people. If you can step it down and just say, I can do 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, if you want to do any multiple accounts, you need new phone number, you need new email address, and new username. For the username, we said you can add 1, 2, 3 to it. For the phone number, you can use your brother, your sister, especially if you have been begging them to join, they did not join, your daddy, your mommy, just use their phone number to sign this business. Email, you can use their email, you can generate email yourself. Anyhow you want to do it. For me now, I use my company email, I use my own personal email, I use my wife email, I will use my wife phone number, I use at least my wife has like 2 phone numbers. 2 phone number. My company has like 2 phone number. That's 6 already. So it is easier for me to do. But if you know you don't have all these phone numbers, be creative about it. Get your family members, bring them on board and use their details to come on this business. Do we have any question on multiple accounts before I go to our slide presentation as we begin to round up today? Do we have any question on multiple account strategy? If you have question, just raise up your hand. I will unmute you so that you can ask your question or you type your question. Do you have question? So I have Yomi here. So Yomi, let's so we have Techno Povo. So let's first attend to him. We quickly, okay, very good. All right, go ahead.
I don't know if can someone I know it's out of the business shop, but I want to know in terms of the phone numbers.
Yeah.
Can someone register get just register? I don't have way to get phone number. I want to increase the number of my account to 11. I have 2 already. Now remain 9. So I was thinking of registering SIM cards.
Okay.
I don't have way to get phone numbers. I don't want to do fraud. I want to use. Is it possible to register different phone numbers for the to have different to have the account?
Okay. Yes, you can register different phone numbers. You can tell the people you want to use their phone number. For example, if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, if you so you can also tell them that I want to use your phone number to register for this thing. So it's not compulsory that you need to use it without their knowledge. All right.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
in the business generally, the purpose of the phone number is so that when you want to do when you want to order for funding from the company, you can actually you need to put that phone number there. Then if anything, if the company needs to communicate with you, maybe they want to send you a mail, you need to put active email. You understand now? If, for example, you lost your password and you
Yes.
cannot log in again, and they need to send something to your email, if you don't have active email there, it will cause it will be difficult to get your password back. So the phone numbers too should be active so that in case they need to communicate, it will be much more easier. So you can go ahead to register additional phone numbers for yourself, but if you also have phone numbers of people around, you can use them. like it's easier for me now because I already have those phone numbers. In fact, before the lockdown, not even before the lockdown, maybe a month before the lockdown, I just registered 2 phone numbers for myself for another use. All right. But I also need to
Okay.
quickly plug them into this system. I bought those phone number, mobile numbers for a particular purpose, for business purpose. But I also use them, and that was even the first time I will be buying from the company because of the multiple accounts. I'm not sure if I'm using a number twice in an account, because the danger is if you use a phone number twice in an account and you use that same number to go and do auto funding, you will not receive your money because
Okay.
it will be showing 2 accounts. The system will be confused. Where should I put the money now? You understand now? So eventually I got a new number. So what you said now, you can actually do it. You can actually do that.
Okay.
So that's fine as we move on. Somebody also um let me check the okay, Yomi also have questions. So let me unmute Yomi.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Daryl.
Okay,
So
very good.
I wanted to ask now, these multiple accounts, are they
Yes.
accounts for me as a person, or are they accounts of me registering somebody else under my initial first account?
So they are account for you as a person.
Okay.
Yes. They will
Okay.
all bear your name. The difference will just be your the username. You can put 1, 2, 3 at the front to
Okay.
differentiate them. Yes. But they will all be for you.
Okay. So if I want to do 2 additional accounts
Yes.
under this because I've registered one account. I registered one account
Yes.
yesterday. So if I want to do 2 additional accounts under
Yes.
that one, then any
Yes.
other person that I want to now start bringing into my business, I register them under those 2 additional accounts.
Exactly. Perfect and fantastic.
So are you going to show us how to register people?
That's the last thing we will do tonight.
Okay. All right.
That's the last thing we'll do tonight. So
Okay.
thank you for that question. So who else wants to, before we leave multiple accounts, who else wants to ask question? I would like to contribute to your missed question. Sorry, I met the person that asked question about phone numbers. Okay, very good. So let's get our boss to contribute on the phone number thing. Okay, you
Yes.
are on.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Quickly, what I wanted to contribute is your phone number on your profile. If you make a mistake with it, so let's just get this clear. I know a whole lot of people are very, very scared that if they make mistake with their phone number, something will happen to them. It's not a death sentence, okay? It's not a death sentence. It's not what that can be sorted out. I have done it for people that don't even know at all. Maybe some people that is shouting on Facebook, RAGP, they didn't credit me, blah, I have to go to head office for them and sort it out. Now, the profile that is most important, that should have your correct phone number, and that shouldn't have that same phone number with other profile, is the one that you want to be using for funding. I don't know if we get that.
Yes, we'll get it.
Good. That is the only account. That account you want to be using for funding. You just need one account for funding now. There's no point sending money to different accounts. If you have one account that the phone number is correct, you keep on using that one. And another most important thing is make sure, do all what you can do to be sure that your email address is correct. Whatever you think you can do, make sure that your email address is correct and is accessible. I will recommend Gmail. Before you register anybody. Most time, Yahoo will mess up, sometimes Hotmails, but no. Often from experience, I understand Gmail works very well because sometimes company might want to sell you all those code, all those password reset and those kind of a thing. Those are the areas that your email become very, very important. Okay, thank you so much, everybody.
Okay, thank you for that contribution. Do we, by any chance, still have anybody that would like to either contribute or ask question? Can I ask you what's the advantages of multiple accounts? It's very simple. You earn in multiple ways. So let me do an example for you. The advantages of earning in multiple ways. So let's say this person register somebody with 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. So this person register somebody with 5,000 naira. All right. This account we earn 1,000. This account we earn 1,000. This one we earn 500. You know you are the owner of the account. This one we earn 500. This one we earn 250. Why this one we earn one maybe 125 or something. I hope I'm correct. But this is how you will earn your money, by bringing in one person. You that you have one account, eh? You that you have one account, you will only earn 1,000 naira a year. Let's say you use your account to bring that person in, you will only earn 1,000 naira. Whereas people that are using multiple accounts, by doing that same work you did of bringing one person with 5,000 naira, they earn 1,500, 250, 125. If you add all this together, it's roughly if you this is 1,500, 1,750. This is roughly close to 2,000 naira. So you did the same job, you earn 1,000. Another person did the same job, the person is earning close to 2,000. You see what we call leverage now. These are strategy that if they don't teach you, you will just labor, no leverage. Especially some of us that really want to bring in people. If you know you are going to bring a lot of people into this business, I will tell you to follow some of these things that we are sharing with you. If you know that you are not interested in bringing in business people into this business, see how many people are here tonight now for this presentation. This presentation, I didn't see it when I joined. I didn't have opportunity to learn this kind of things when I joined. If we are over in our team now, we are close to 300 now. Out of 300 people, only 5 or 6 people have come tonight to come and learn. But you know one thing about this business, the power of one person. The power of one person in this business is very powerful. And that's the reason why if it is only one person here tonight, I will still do this training. Why? Because if you ask my upline that just talk to us now and say, by bringing me a loan, by bringing me in, assuming I'm the only downline he has, that how much has he make in this business by the virtue of the fact that I came into this business? Maybe he can say one or two things to that, because I want to tell us the power of one person. If it is only one person working in your downline, that one person can make you to smile to the bank per seconds. Let me unmute my upline. Maybe he can say one or two things about the power of one person.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, President Dayo. I appreciate you. The thing is, Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, good. The truth of the matter is just like the president Ayo said, and as touching the multiple account stuff. The best way you can see the simple analysis he did for all of us. Okay, now look at this. Let's imagine the 5,000 naira registration analysis he did was a person that is coming on board with 100,000 naira package. So the implication of that means your third account at the base was the account you used to register the person. That one we earn 20,000. The next account at the top we earn 10. The next one we earn 5. So on the 100,000 naira registration package, only you will be earning almost 40,000 naira from the 100,000 instead of 20,000. Okay, I am not going to say more than that. And at the same time, look at it. One account at the end of the day, at the end of this journey, by the time one of your accounts hits 500,000 points, incentive from company is 15.5 million. What happens to when you have 10 of such accounts? You are the boss of your life. You can decide what that means to you. Now, on one account, if you have 100,000 people, okay, under one account, then on the other account you have say 50,000. So let us look at this. Maybe on each of your team member there, you are earning like 35 kobo from them on their recharge level per day. They only recharge once in a day. I'm only talking about recharge. I'm not talking about that data subscription. I'm not talking about DSV subscription. I'm not talking about NEPA light. You are earning 35 kobo from 100,000 people in your team. That is 35,000 naira every blessed day. Imagine that from 5, 6, or 7, 8 accounts. I will stop there. Thank you.
Okay, so I also want you to also mention something about some people, their downlines are not working again.
Okay.
But I was now telling them that the power of one person, if it is only one person that is working, that they can still earn a lot of benefits. So I now use myself as an example that the work I'm doing now, how are you benefiting from it? Just from me alone now.
Great. Okay, great. Thank you very much. I get the question now. The truth of the matter in network marketing, there's a whole lot of mistakes that people are making. I was following a conversation on social media, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and some folks were saying that network marketers are hustlers. I laughed because I saw their ignorance. Why? Because they were actually discussing what they don't understand. Okay? You that wake up 4 a.m. every day or 3 a.m. every day to get to a job that you are being paid 70 or 100,000 naira, that you can't afford to meet that job. Who are you? You are not an hustler. So we are not going to that place. President Dayo alone, in one of my accounts where I put him, where I registered him, at least on a particular month, if his team does not generate points to my team, at least averagely, I get like 2,000 points, sometimes 5,000 points from him. Sometimes it depends on the activities in his account on a particular month, okay? And the earning, sometimes when I see some big money that just flows into my account, sometimes the account that I wasn't having anything there, maybe it was dry. By the time it is evening, if I see the account like it's 5K or 10K, I will already be suspecting that should be from President Dayo. Now, in network marketing, this is the fact. You are not a miracle worker. They are going to bring people on board. A whole lot of them will stop doing the business because the fact remains. It is not everybody that is going where you are going. You only need, people that will follow you on your journey so that you won't be lonely. But along the line, some people will drop on the road. So when you are going on a journey where you expect to arrive at that place with 100 people, please plan to go with 2,000. You are not alone. You are not the first person you are fed to. If you are a Christian, it affects to Jesus. Some people complain that they say they want to go and see their family. So one person, in fact, just like President was saying, there was a time I was tired myself. But see, President, you're pushing only one downline. There was a time nobody was even doing the business. When I first started, I registered almost 30 people in my first account. In 3 months, everybody went to sleep. You will even be talking in WhatsApp group, they will not say anything. But I just see President, he keep on pushing only him. His WhatsApp, I could join him in WhatsApp group. and started, encouraging them. Even sometimes, even if it's not online, one day, maybe he's busy with other business, I'll just be there, making sure that the WhatsApp group is working. And today we are all enjoying it and we are going higher. So don't be discouraged. People will come and they will leave the business. It's not everybody that will go with you. So don't be discouraged. You are the only one that knows the reason you are doing this business. And just like every other business, this is one of the challenges you are going to face. Thank you very much. I'm sure everything will work.
Okay, thank you for that awesome motivation. We really appreciate you for that. So we have all received that wisdom now. If you want to take 100 people to somewhere, take 2,000, so that by the time they fall by the wayside, you will be able to get there. In my team, I can tell you that out of close to 300 people we have in the team, people that are working are now up to 15. I can tell you that people that are working are now up to 15. But these 15 people, they can move mountains. And that's what we are talking about in this business. So as you do this business, don't expect that everybody you bring in that drop their money will successfully push this business. But if it is only one person that is pushing, that one person can make awesome things. If after I register 2 additional accounts and I register others, can I still have more personal account? Of course, you can have. So can I ask please, what is the advantage of multiple account? I think I've answered that. Can I use the same bank account for all the 3 accounts? Yes, you can use the same bank account for it. So we go to the next thing now, which is the registration of new accounts. So I will do that before we check our slide finally tonight, and we round up this. So if you want to register, the first thing is that you yourself, you must be a registered member. There is nothing like you have not registered and you are trying to register other people. Some people, they fall into that category. You have not joined the business, you're already getting people. That's not how it works. You will first join first. So how do you register other people? You need to first, the registration, we have 2 options. We have the automatic registration and we have the manual one. Automatic registration, you will just give your link, your referral link, you give it to the prospect, and the prospect will pay through Paystack. But the one I will show us today is the manual one. This manual one, you need to have wallet, you need to have money in your wallet. How do you have money in your wallet? You send the money to me or you send the money to the company to fund your account first. So if I want to register 5,000 naira now, I can send that 5,000 naira to my upline. My upline will send me the 5,000 naira. Then I will come here and I will come and click on join. If you are using mobile, you will see this join. If you are using laptop, you see this join. So this is the join now. Let me draw an arrow on this join. This is the join. This is where you go. So once you click on this join, it will log in. Now the first thing is your referral ID. This your referral ID is your own ID. You are the one bringing in the person. So you put your ID there. You already know which of your accounts you want to use to bring that person in. So you put let's say I want to use myself now, President Dario. So I do that. It will tell you if it's a valid account or not. Then the first name of the person, Ade. Second name of the person, Adeshola. Second name of the person, Lovelyn. Then email address. You put your email address. You put your username. You put your username. You put your username here. You put your username here. You put your password here. Now your purchase pin. Your purchase pin must be 7 unique digits. Your purchase pin must be 7 unique digits. Then you click on next. Once you click on next, it takes you to for you to log in again. And once you log in again, you follow other procedure and you will be able to pay through e-wallet. Let's assume that we have finished registration now and we want to log in again. There's an account that I can use to show us as an example. So let's check the account. There's an account like that I have that can take us to the back end. After you finish that first level, it will take you to this place. So once it takes you to this place, it will now say, please select your plan. Maybe it's 5,000 you want, 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. Let's say I want 100 now. I'll click 100. It will say, how do you want to pay? Pay with e-wallet or pay with your bank? This one is already giving me e-wallet already. But let's assume I want to pay with 5,000. Will it is bringing Paystack for me? So that means if you want to pay 100,000 naira now, it's saying that it's only wallet they want you to use. So that is wallet. You click on next. Once you click on next, it will move and it will take you to the next phase. And once it takes you to the next phase, then you'll be able to do that. So I think the network is having issue now. Okay, very good. So let's say we are using so that's what you need to know about this stage. So you can pay with your wallet. When you are paying with your wallet, you are going to use your username and password to make the payment. If you are paying with Paystack, you use your ATM card. So that's that about registration. Do we have questions on registration? If you have question, you can raise up your hand. Any question on registration before I leave this segment? One thing you know is that as you practice, you will master these things. You cannot just learn theory alone. You must practice it. So you must register. So somebody say I paid money into the company account to fund my wallet this afternoon, but it is yet to reflect on my dashboard. What do you think is happening? So basically, what is happening is that there are so many things around it. The easiest way to resolve it is you send a mail to info@rechargeandgetpaid.com. They will respond to you within 24 hours. Most of the time, within 24 hours, they will respond to you. So if it is this afternoon and you have not received the and it's your first time of sending it, then just be patient with them. They will perfect it for you. The main thing is that to ensure that you follow the procedure, you have the correct phone number and you have the correct username. So just send email to the company and you are good to go. So any other question on registration? Okay, I think another person is coming up. Okay, thanks. So that's set to just now anything. So I have one account. If I want to do 2 more accounts, do I send money to you? Yes, send the money to me. I will fund your wallet. That's fine. So if you have any issues in Recharge and Get Paid, 2 ways to go about it. First, send email to info@rechargeandgetpaid.com. They will respond to you in 24 hours. Then the second thing is if you see that they are not responding well, you can chat our upline here. He will take it up and go to settle it with the company because he is based in Abuja. The company head office is also based in Abuja. That's the only office the company has as corporate quota. Any other thing you see, there are people like you that put those things together. So I will quickly now go to the final thing tonight, which is this slide. I know most of us have seen it before. Some of us have gone through it before. So I will just do like a brief, I will flip through it. I will repost it to the group for us to study more. This is slide presentation for prospects. This presentation is for prospects. So you can use this. I expect that after now, some of you can organize Zoom meetings for your prospect and use this kind of slides to do training for them. So I expected that you can do some of these things on your own. So Recharge and RAGP is the oil well of the 21st century, and it's showing now oil globally is coming down. The value of oil globally is coming down. The coronavirus has really affected the value of oil globally, and there are businesses that all that this coronavirus, the lockdown and the likes cannot affect. One of them is telecommunication business. Do you know that our government said one of the biggest winner in this period is the telecommunication business? People are buying data, people are making calls. See what we are doing now. We have been burning data since. That means MTN, Glow, Spectranet, all these people, they are making more money. They are the biggest winner during this period. So the company is registered with CAC and Nigeria Commission. Nigeria Communication Commission is here. You see the certificate, so you can study that in the when I drop the slide. What do we sell? Airtime, data, PHCN, GoTV, and many others will soon come. So this business started. He said it is quite surprising how telecoms have grown in contrast to a decade ago. In 2005, the Nigeria telecommunication sector had over 19 million subscribers. This is just to show us that the industry is very big. So what do we do? How do we earn money? We earn 2% airtime. We earn 10% of data. It has now been reduced to 5% because the prices of our data is now cheaper compared to before. So you need to ask your prospects, do you make money when you buy your airtime from bank? You know, I used to tell people that from this business, before I used to buy all my airtime from bank. They didn't give me a dime all the period I was buying from them. But now I can make money just recharging my phone. So you make money recharging your phone. So how do you do that? These are registration fee, 100,000, 50,000, 40, to get to the basic, which is 5. Then we have sign up commission, 20% direct referral, another 20% indirect referral, 10 to 1% leadership bonus, incentive, and VTU bonus. So you earn 20% commission on sign up. If you sign up somebody with 100K, you are going to earn 10,000 naira, and that's fantastic. You earn 10,000 naira. You can target that the people you'll be signing up will be either 50,000 or 100,000. It's possible. The CEO shared a testimony of somebody with us at the last Lagos summit. Said that person, he went to NNPC, signed up their director, all those people joining, they were just doing 100K, and that was it. So you can decide. I know most of our people is 5,000 naira they are doing. Maybe that's the reason why they are not working. So the direct referral commission is also 20%. These are indirect commission. Here we have second level, you earn 10% This is second level. You earn 10%. Third level, 5%. These are the beauty of multiple account that I was doing the other time. 2.5%, 1.25% at the 10th level. Now, the essence of doing 50,000 registration or 100,000 registration is for you to earn between your 6th and 10th level, you earn 1%. So if you do 5,000 naira, you cannot earn this 1% from all their registration commission. That's the benefit of your executive platinum and platinum level, because you might want to ask, why should I do 100k when I can do 5k? But there are benefits 100k are getting that 5k will not get. It's as simple as that. So let's clear the drawings. So the next thing is to show us this. When you bring in people into this business, these are power of bringing 10 by 10. So you sign up 10 people, there are 10 people begin to bring their 10 people. Let's say the amount paid by each person is 5,000 naira. See what you will earn from registration fee alone. This run into billions. This business is very huge. See, just take time to study some of these things I'm showing us. Take time to study it. Those are the things I studied and is encouraging me to do this business. Leadership bonus, you get this also. The 10,000 PV, the 10,000 PV is something that the 10,000 PV is something that you can earn monthly. If you make up 10,000 PV monthly, you will earn 100,000 naira. If you don't make 10,000 naira, 10,000 PV monthly, then you will not earn 100,000 naira. So let's move on in this presentation. So there is a level you get to, you will have the incentives, the Dubai trip, which is 500,000 naira. This is what I said I want to qualify for very soon now. If you have 25,000 PV, then you will be able to qualify for this. If you have 25, this is 25,000 PV, you'll be able to qualify for this. So if you, this is your first point of any reward from any incentive rather from this business. There is another stage you get to that you earn another opportunity. Sorry for that. So after the Dubai trip, you have 2 million naira incentive, car incentive. See, people are getting this money. They are getting it. They are getting it. We celebrated somebody on Facebook. He qualified for 4 million naira. This one, he qualified for 4 million naira. That means he has 250,000 cumulative PV. So just study this at your own pace. Study it very well. These are the things that you get. See this other one. I will begin to round up now, but let's look at this airtime. When your team starts selling airtime and data, you earn 0.35% and you earn 1%. Those are the things I was showing us when I opened my account the other time. I was showing us that when I opened my account. So these things they are practical. They are practical and they are okay. So I think we are going to stop here tonight. So we just need each person to either ask question or make comments as we round up this presentation tonight. Okay, sorry for that break in transmission. So I want us to, okay. So I will unmute us now for us to just ask questions tonight as we, so one by one then we are done. Let's start with Kletos. Akinlade Kletos, you are welcome. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Kletos. Hello, Kletos, can you hear us? Okay, let's pick Suzanne. Let's pick Suzanne. We are done for tonight, so we just need questions and contributions and comments. How are you feeling? Did the training really help us, or we have come to waste our time? Let's hear from you. So Suzanne, unmute yourself and talk.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening. So how are you feeling?
I'm okay. The training has been wonderful. I've really learned a lot. And
Yeah.
I would like to also have that multiple account stuff. It's really, I just pray that those that I'm talking to will also respond. Just that they have not been really responding to the training I've been giving to them, but I'll still keep on doing that while I upgrade my account too, because I can see that there's power in that multiple accounts, and that's really wonderful. Well done, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate your comments. Let's Eno. Let's hear from Eno.
Hello, hi. Okay, the training was okay, but the problem I had, I lost connection. It took a while, especially when you were doing the multiple accounts. So I'm lost completely there. So I need to maybe have a private chat so that I understand more. But I've learned a lot. It's good, so I still need to study more. And I hope this last view presentation, you're going to send it to us.
Yes, we'll send it to the group. We'll send it to the group.
Okay, thank you. But I'll need to chat you privately on the multiple.
Yes, we'll talk more on it.
I didn't really understand it, so I need more clarity.
Okay, very good. One of the things we are going to do, this program is on record. So once the recording is ready, we'll drop it on the group so each person can take time to listen to it again. And
Okay.
any aspect that you didn't hear, or maybe network didn't allow you to get, you'll be able to get it through that. So we do that for you. Thank you for your contribution. All right. So we also want so we have new people joining us. We have new people. Let's hear from Yomi.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dio. And I think is it Ayobami, right? Your upline.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for the presentation. It was very helpful. And I'm glad for your being forthright with a lot of the information as well. It's not. I mean, I've done quite a bit of network marketing, and I know that people are not always forthright with information. So I'm grateful for that. I just joined yesterday, so I hope to add 2 additional accounts and start signing people up as soon as I can.
Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thanks from hearing from you. So, we have people raising up their hands. So let's quickly hear from them. Okay, Phoenix S5.
Good evening.
Yes, good to hear from you.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Omoba Ogu. I just registered today.
Yes, we are welcome, sir.
I joined you a little bit late. I heard you when you were discussing about the multiple accounts. And
Okay.
actually, maybe if I know about the multiple account, I wouldn't have registered with 100,000. I would have do the multiple account registration. So I don't know what you can tell me a little bit about that. That is one of
Okay,
my.
so okay, good. So what we said about the multiple accounts is that your first account should actually be that 100,000. You must get your first account to that level. All right. So the other accounts can be 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira. Those are the things that we mentioned. So if you have started with 100K, it's a good start. We have a lot of people that have started that way. You understand now? But when we talk about multiple accounts, you don't need each of your multiple accounts to be 100K. The remaining accounts can be 5K, 10K, depending on your financial capacity. Now, if you don't make your first account up to 100K, this is what you will start losing. You will start losing money, especially if you are bringing people. If you are bringing people in into this business and you don't do 100K, you don't do 50K, you start losing money. Imagine me now that I have uh over 250 people under me and I'm not doing 100K. I will be losing money. You understand now? But all other multiple accounts, those ones can be either 5,000 or 10,000. And I will send the chart that I draw for us. I will drop it on the group. I will drop the slides there. Then this presentation is recorded. So once the team finish rendering, I will drop the link on the group too, so that you can take time to study them. Then really create your own strategy. Your own strategy might be 4 accounts. Some strategy might be 8 accounts. Some strategy might be 10 accounts. It depends. Your own strategy might just be 2 accounts. That means that's what you have financial capacity to carry. And once you do that, the essence of it is just for you to earn in multiple ways. So do you still have further questions or observation or
I have
contribution?
one question. And
Yeah, go
I
on.
also have a suggestion that I think it can bring more progress to the forum or to this
Okay.
particular site.
Okay.
One, in your presentation, page
Yeah.
2 of your presentation, you made mentions of the products you have. You talk of recharging of network services and
Yeah.
also cable TV subscriptions, and
Yeah.
you mentioned power holding. But
Yeah.
in my dashboard, after my registration, I didn't see NEPA in my dashboard.
Yeah. So the company, as of last week, started a maintenance process on the platform. So for like a whole day, we cannot even buy airtime, we cannot register people, we cannot do anything. So what they did was, the first thing they did was for us to be able to begin to buy airtime. So while registration was pending, they were still doing their maintenance, routine maintenance procedure. So after like another 24 hours, the registration portal was open again. So the last maintenance that is currently ongoing is on the PHCN portal. So I'm sure that very soon you will be able to do that from your back office. So we have been doing it before. So it's just the maintenance that is ongoing that made you not to see it upon your registration.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say, in your assumption, how soon did you think that will come up?
I might not be able to say particularly when that will be, but there are ways we can get that information. So once we get the information, we'll put it on the group. For example, when the registration portal will start going, we are notified in the group by our upline that okay, in the next 1 hour, registration will go live. So, and there are also platforms for us to get information from the company. The company has a Facebook page that is very active. The company also has a blog where they put information. So when you open the company website, just look at the top. You will see, let me show us if we can, let me just show us some of those things. Yes, let me show some of those things so that it can be a bit practical. There are ways you can get to check information from the company. So once you log in to the uh, backside, just look up. You will see something that is moving. Can we see what is moving?
Yes.
Yeah, you see that what is moving. They say official Facebook page of Recharge and Get Paid. Click here. So if you click there, it will automatically take you to a Facebook page. Now, this Facebook page, company uploads daily information about anything that might impact the use of the platform. Maybe so we need to be checking this regularly at least. If you notice anything is happening, you need to see. Now this one was posted March 28th, and and things like that. Now the blog of the company, I will show us now. You can get it from the Facebook page also. So this is because all these things are important for you to continue. You see the site maintenance that I was talking about. Um, so the site maintenance was already on the company website, Facebook page. So they say website maintenance. So if you go to their information site, it says schedule site maintenance today, 28. So this kind of information you can always get it from the company information site. So, but for the NEPA bill, let's see what happens on Monday, that's tomorrow, so that we know if it will be live or not. Then you can also send email to the company, info@richardandgetpaid.com. You can send information there and ask question and say when will electricity portal be live. They will also tell you and reply you back. So thank you very much for your contribution and your
I
participation
have a
tonight.
suggestion.
Do you still have any other thing?
Yes, I have a suggestion. Are you a staff of the recharge and pay company?
Okay, no, I'm not a staff. So if you have any suggestion for the staff, you will send an email to info@rechargeandgetpaid.com and you will get a reply. So I joined like you joined today now. I joined like a year ago and some months.
Okay, that means we cannot. That means you are already part and parcel of the business, and you should be able to advise the body too. My
And
suggestion.
what I'm saying is that any advice you have for the platform, once you send a mail to that info@rechargeandgetpaid.com, you will get a reply in 24 hours concerning what your suggestion and your contribution. So I think that will be the best platform to either share any advice with the company or give them uh, things that ideas they can work on and all that. So let's get other people to talk because we are running up now. The training is just for 2 hours and we're already up now. So let's just get one person that is raising up his hand, then we call it a day or we call it a night. Thank you very
Yes,
much, Mr. Omoba.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. Provo.
No, good evening. I really enjoyed the training. So we keep the question to next meeting.
Thank you. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
do you have anything you want to say? Any contribution? You are the last person tonight
Will
before we end the meeting.
yeah. I really appreciate everything. So I will chat you up privately. It's
I know
okay.
you can say it so that one or two person can also benefit. Since we have given you the
I wanted to.
opportunity.
I wanted. Okay. I wanted to ask if like the way you present this now
Yeah.
is there a special training that someone can learn how to present this to, because the ministry is growing, we are growing faster.
Yes. Yes.
You get it? Or
So
if I don't know how many people can this Zoom contain as we are growing. I don't know.
okay.
That's what I want to get.
Okay. So if you want to replicate this training to other people, so you just start. So I will join to see how you are doing it. And after your first attempt, I will advise accordingly. So you have observed the way that I've handled this tonight. So this training is not for prospects. This training is for members. All right. So if you are going to do
Okay.
prospect training,
Yeah.
it's only that slide that you will go take them through. You understand
Yeah.
now? But if you want to train your leaders, the people that have joined you, then you can begin to open backend and do all those things that I'm doing now. But if they are prospects, you will
Okay.
just do the slide alone and you get them to ask
Okay.
questions. When they join, they will be learning all these things later. But like I said, this thing is being recorded and the recordings will drop the link on the group so you can go back to study it the way I approach the training. Then you can bring in your own unique way of how you will handle the training. I hope that will help.
Okay.
Yes, so
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
all
Thank you.
tonight for
Thank you
all
very
that
much.
we have done. I don't know if our boss, we still have one or two things to say as we close the meeting tonight. Let me unmute him again. Hello, sir.
Yes, President Dayo, thank you so much, sir. I just want to appreciate everybody for your patience and your commitment to make your business work. Let's do this again next time. And let's make sure we try as much as possible to follow whatever idea our leaders are giving to us. That is the only way to grow. That is the only way to do the business. Just duplicate whatever your leader is doing. And before you know, you are moving forward. Thank you, everybody. I want to wish you a very good night. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Uh, Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I don't know when the next Zoom meeting will happen. This is the second one we'll be doing, so I don't know when the next one will be happen. Maybe by the end of the month. I'm not sure. But I just said to myself that we need to do this today because tomorrow, people that are in Lagos, the lockdown has been eased, so people will be going out tomorrow. So let's just stay safe, and we'll have more people that we can introduce this business to. So let's keep safe. Let's if you don't really have something to do, if you are in Lagos, if you don't have something really to do tomorrow, don't go out, just stay in your house and keep safe. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. Anytime we need to come again, will let us know. Thank you very much. So we can also leave the group as we end the meeting.